All right. Today's date is 30th September. Today is the last day in the month of September 2025. I have a very interesting topic. It's more of advance and at the same time not really advanced because it's something that originally we are supposed to know. But look at it as a secret that at the end of this video you're going to know a certain secret. You are going to view life in a certain way that you have never viewed it in your entire life. Even if you are 50, even if you are 60, even if you are 90, I don't really mind. But I will assure you that there is a secret in this video that will be revealed that you have never. If you have known it before and you have viewed life like that, put it in the comment section. Let me see, and I might even reach out and ask you a few questions to confirm. View life in the perspective where you see your own body as a machine, a tool given to you. Now the question is, what should I do with my machine? The problem that we have in the society is that we are viewing life in a perspective of human, as animal, human. So we are just living our life as animal. We sleep, we wake up, we go to work, we come back, we sleep, we wake up, we have sex, and that's it. We produce children, and that's it. But for once, can you try to view life in a perspective where your body, this you, was given to you as a machine, and said, Ebreso, revolutionary thinker, I have this machine called Ebreso, revolutionary thinker. What should I do with this machine? A machine has been raised. A machine has been placed in my palms under my absolute control. What should I do with this machine? Young man, I know you are looking for $1 billion. Let me ask you, $1 billion and you. If you have a choice, if you have an option to choose between $1 billion and yourself, which one will you choose? If you say that you will choose $1 billion, it automatically shows that you are imagine keeping, maybe you are working and then they keep full human being, which is you, and they keep money. Will you pick money over you? No, you will not. Obviously you will pick you, because with you can do a lot of things apart from money. Look at life in a perspective where a machine has been placed in your palms. The question I should ask you, what are you doing with your machine? Or what you are doing as a young man is that you are keeping your machine in one place, turning around, looking at other people, how they are using their own machine successfully. They are utilizing the best of their machine. And instead of you asking yourself, oh, I have this machine in my hands, how can I also make use of my own machine? No, you are not. You leave your own machine, you keep it, and be putting your eyes in other people's machines, envying them. Oh, this guy buy cars. This guy is doing well. How can I be like him? He is using his machine to acquire those things. The question I'm asking you, what are you doing with your own machine? What are you doing with your machine? Or you are keeping your machine, and all what you are doing with your machine is to be eating food, going to work, and then having sex. That's it. That is why a lot of us, we don't even when you ask a typical young man, what is your purpose? He gets so confused. What is your purpose in life? He gets so frustrated because he has gone to school. He is now a graduate, but he is working, he is roaming around looking for jobs. He's struggling. So if you are asking him what is your purpose, he doesn't even know he doesn't even understand what purpose means in the very first place. What that question means, what is your purpose? What that question simply means is you have a machine in your palms. What is the purpose of, what can you use this machine to do? What can you use this machine to do in a way that when you finish doing that thing, the machine will feel satisfied, the purpose will feel satisfied, and everything will be satisfied? What can you use? Some people use their machine to go and oppress other people and steal from other people. Some people genuinely use their intelligence to scam people. That is their mindset. They just believe that, oh, I have this machine in my control, and all what I should do with my machine is to use it and scam people. That is just their mindset. They are not even trying to think that the energy I am imputing to scam someone is even higher than what I can genuinely use this machine to do. Until we wake up as Africans to understand that our body is a machine, that a perfect control in our palms. You can use it to do anything you want to do. That is the highest level of control you have over your machine. You can use your machine to do it like you. Human beings just decide to use their machine to do evil. Some people use their machine to do good. Make up your mind. Choose. First, what do I want to use my machine to do in life? Do I want to use my machine to do evil? If I want to use it and do evil, captors, people like us, captors are they in the society waiting to capture me. It's better that I do good and stay in the right lane. It's better I use my machine to maximize the full potential of this machine. What can this machine do? What can this machine not do? What is limiting this machine from performing is highest level of abilities. What is stopping this machine? What is limiting this machine? Ask those questions. Is it that a little change of environment, you move this machine from this location to another location, where the machine is exposed to another location, will trigger a certain... You people don't even... how do I explain? Ask yourself this question. Just ask yourself. Let your instincts talk to you. Please. I'm done teaching. Let your instincts talk to you. How are you utilizing your machine? Are you using your machine to oppress other people because your machine is bigger than other people's machine? Oh, now I'm driving Tundra. So I need to use Tundra to be oppressing people that are driving Camry and Corolla and press them. Obviously, my machine is big. Am I using my machine? Am I using the power and the influence to be oppressing other people? Or am I using it to be helping other machines to also grow? Because machines can grow and can be upgraded. The question I'm asking you, how are you using your machine? How are you using your machine? How are you utilizing your machines? As a woman, how are you using your machine? The machine that nature has blessed in your palms and give you absolute control over it. You decide how you want to, anyhow you want to use it. You have the total free will. When they were talking about free will, they were not talking about free will of any other thing. They were talking about a free will of you utilizing your machine. You have absolute control over your machine. Free will over your machine. But the question I'm asking you today, from me to you, who always come to watch my video, even though you don't want to comment for me to identify you, that is good. But the question I'm asking you is, how are you using your machine in the society? How? Ask your instincts. Instincts, talk to me today. Have a personal moment with yourself and ask yourself, how am I utilizing my machine? This machine that nature gave in my palms. This machine that has been built for 30 years. This machine that has been gathering experiences in life for 45 years. What am I doing with my machine? Am I using my machine only to be going to a club, carrying women, thinking that I'm enjoying life? Because the machine likes to connect with an opposite machine. So automatically, you all what you think that the machine purpose was to come here and be connecting with other machines. Because you are short-limited. Your brain cannot process something more than this level here. You see this bar? This is a typical example. So as you are growing in life, your perspective in life, you are growing. It's beautiful. So you are growing to a point here. You got stuck and you stop here. But the thing is, when you stopped here, to you think that that's the maximum you can go in life. This is the highest I can go. So you stop here. Now, someone else has passed here, because this thing cannot stop this other person. That is me. This thing cannot stop me. So me coming here, getting to this place that you got stuck, me, I've passed. So because I have passed, I get to get some ideas here that you cannot see them here. The question I'm asking you, how are you utilizing your machine? How are you utilizing your fucking machine? Our politicians, Nigerian politicians, how are you utilizing your machines? The idea that you are in a position where you are exposed to natural resources that nature gave for everybody, but because you are in a position of authority and power, you use your machine to be siphoning the resources that was meant for everybody. Ask your conscience, how are you utilizing your machine? Are other people crying, suffering as a result of me operating my own machine? Even though my conscience, to me, I'm doing what is right, because everybody that commits evil has a justification why they are doing it. All capture a criminal now, he will tell you a very, very logical reason why he's a criminal. They always have a very, very beautiful justification. But the question I'm coming to ask you today being the last day in the month of September, journey with me. We have been using this machine since January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Sometimes we work this machine, worked it and overwork it. How are you utilizing your machine? How is your machine saving you? How are you controlling your machine? You don't know that your body is your machine. You don't know. Okay, you don't know. So start asking now that you know, start asking yourself questions. How am I using this body? How am I using it? How am I using my machine? Sometimes the funny part is, sometimes someone will keep his machine and start envying someone else the way someone else is using his own machine. The most crazy part, the most crazy part are people who commit suicide. Jesus Christ of goodness. They gave you a very, very powerful functional machine. Everything complete, intact. You now went and took this machine to fall in love with a woman or a man. And you are coming back to tell me that because a man breaks your heart or a woman breaks your heart, you now drink poison and destroy the machine. The machine that was given to your palms, you took the machine and be pursuing to connect the machine to another female machine. In the process, you could not connect it well. Or maybe the other machine disappointed you. You now destroy the machine. You destroy it. Yes, you scattered because you are so heartbroken that all the purpose of the machine was to come to this life to be pursuing woman. Thank you. You have the mind to commit suicide and destroy a machine that you didn't know how it. Oh my goodness, God. How are you using your machine? Okay. How are we using our machines? This is good. You're using your machine to be oppressing other people. Tell me, bro. Are you using your machine to be committing atrocities in the land? How are you using your machine? Look at the way Very Dark Man is using his machine. Oh, Ebreso. Look at the way the young man is operating on his machine. He's using his machine very. He's using his machine in a way that when that boy gets to 80 years, even old women, when you are talking about VDM, that they will tell you that, nah, even though as a wife, even though I couldn't have the fullness of him in his youth. But I beat my chest and say VDM was a man in his youth. In the olden days, in our old age, we'll be telling stories that the people like Embrace a revolutionary thinker, VDM Ihedi, these were men during their youthful age. They were men. They were their wives will say, my daughter, my son, follow this man. Follow this man. Just follow this man. Follow him. For I know who I marry. I know who I married during my youthful age. Here he was making a teaching and he said that. Said in my olden days, my wives would tell stories of me. They will say in their youthful age, they married men. They married men. Because unfortunately, the society is now flooded with feminists. We don't have men again in the society. Our society is gone. Society has been completely feminized. They are gone. That is why we don't have power again. Because we are feminized, we now depend on government as our husbands. Government is now our God to always intercede and save us. That is how we are using our machine. Collectively, the machines that we have in our arsenal collectively as collective machines, or what we think that the cause of our problem as collective machines is that a certain people that we kept to protect us as our government is the cause root of that. Is how that is. If you look at this thing in the perspective of machine, how are you using your machine? And then you see the way Nigerian youth are using their machine, you will understand the damage that they have done to humanity. Let me end it here. Thank you very much. Everyone, so your revolutionary thinker will always step in to do the thinking for us. 100.